Ragi here, coming at you another video review. And today, as you can see, I'll be taking a look at the 1 to 1/44 scale real grade Strike Freedom Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. So to start things off, here's his size compared to a soda can. Average 1 1/44 scale height. Just move right along. The colors are a slight variation on the usual Gundam colors. White, dark blue, red, blue, a little bit of dark gray, a whole lot of gold, a little bit of yellow, and a bit of a bluish gray. But due to this being a real grade, there are also varying shades of the blue, red, and white. Oh, and even varying shades of the gold. Now for the poseability, and this guy actually has quite a lot, though at this point it's rather expected for these real grades. So for starters, the head can move back and forth, side to side, and turn at the head, and move back and forth at the torso. Shoulder armor can move up and down. This little red panel can also move, though it's a little tricky to do it. Sometimes you need a bit of X-Acto help. But this red panel can move and tilt up like that. I think that's mostly just a reference to the perfect grade, not really anything that's usable. The cockpit can also open. There's not a lot in there to see, but it's there, so that's cool. Arms can move back and forth at the torso, up and down at the torso, go all the way around. Arms can go out to the side that far, rotate all the way around at the bicep, bend at two joints in the arms with some moving parts, which is neat. Everything will get back in place. Hands are on ball joints, side to side, in and out, rotate, and even tilt. The index finger and thumb are on individual ball joints and can move, and the other three fingers are all together, and the first knuckle on each finger is also articulated. The wings can move. They can move up and down, in and out, and the individual binders can move up and down. This section of each wing can tilt up and down like that, and then these sections here can open to reveal more gold detail inside, though it looks more impressive when the dragoons are actually on. There is a ball joint in the chest, allows it to tilt back and forth, side to side, and rotate just slightly. There is a ball joint here which allows it to move back and forth, side to side, and rotate. Front skirts can move forward that far and move back and forth and in and out. Side skirts can move in and out. They can also move back, but that's for later. Back skirts are individually articulated, so they can move. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, out to the side that far, rotate just below the hip. They can bend really far at two joints in the knee with some sliding armor panels to go with it. Oh, it's rather tight on mine. The ankle can tilt back and forth, which also includes some sliding armor. This thruster cap can move in and out, with the actual thruster being able to angle down, which is neat. The ankle armor can move back and forth, tilt up and down, and even move side to side. Feet can turn side to side, tilt side to side, rotate, and the front toe, or front part of the foot, can move up and down, and the toe can even move up and down. Now for the accessories, and this guy has quite a few, so let's not waste any time. For starters, he comes with his dragoons, which are just 8 blue pieces, as you can see here, with a little bit of gold detailing inside. Very nice. Now, he can't hold them or anything, but they do store on the model. Just get the binders out, and then they just slide onto these rails and clip onto those clips in the back. Oh, it can sometimes be a little bit tricky to get everything to line up. Of course, they can have a sort of partially launched configuration. And as mentioned before, you can open those panels to expose more of the gold detail inside, which looks nice. For the next accessory, he's got it just already on him, and those are his rail guns, which you can see are here on, or are his side skirts. They're mostly just made of that medium blue plastic with a little bit of dark blue and a bit of red. To deploy them, they just swing out like that, and then this part extends forward. Looks very nice. Next are his 2 beam sabers, which you can see here. They're not very big or very detailed, but they do the job. He comes with 2 clear pink beams. Getting either of the beams into the handles isn't too difficult, just peg and port. And then getting him to hold them is also fairly simple. There is a tab here on the beam saber itself, and there is a slot in his hand. Just put the tab into the slot, close up his fingers, and there he is holding it. Fairly simple. And of course, the beam sabers can also combine into a larger form. There are these little grooves at the end of each handle. Just put them together, and there you've got an extra large beam saber. They can also be stored on the model, as expected. There are little domes on his railguns, or side skirts. Just take the tabs and the beam sabers and put them into the slots there. Gotta make sure the hands or arms aren't in the way. Nice and easy. He also comes with an assortment of extra hands. These open grasping hands for whatever reason. Closed fist hands, again for whatever reason. And then grasping hands for holding the various weapons more securely than his regular hands. Getting him to use the extra hand isn't terribly difficult. Just take his existing hand and pull it out of the ball joint. Take the new hand and pop it in place. Nice and easy. He's also got a beam shield, which is a clear piece of plastic with translucent stickers on the back. Fairly nicely detailed, too. Getting him to use it, again, is nice and simple. There is this red cap here on his forearm. Just get your finger under there and pull it out. Come on. Always gotta make me a liar, don't you? There is a tab here on the cap, port here on the shield. Slide the tab into the port. And if you look, there are even gold stickers on the back of that cap. Then take these two tabs and put them into his forearm. And there he is with his beam shield equipped. It accents against the rest of him very nicely. And finally, he has his twin beam rifles, which you can see here. They are a little bit different, of course. Each beam rifle has a handle or grip that just folds down. There is no tab on it, though. Getting him to hold each weapon isn't too difficult. For his posable hand, all you have to do is open up his fingers. And get the thumb out of the way. Put the grip into his hand. And then close up his fingers around it. Oh, it's not as secure as it should be. Personally, I prefer to use the grasping hand. All you have to do is take the fingers off. Then wrap the fingers around the grip like that. And then put the rest of the hand back on. And then, just put it back in his hand. And he holds it very securely that way. And of course, the two beam rifles can go into a larger combined form. All you need to do is come to this rifle, fold down the butt of the gun to expose a scope, fold up the grip, extend the barrel, come back here, extend the butt of that gun, stick the barrel in there. Also, oddly, the barrel of this one can also extend, though I'm not entirely sure why, but there you have the super beam rifle thing. Of course, he can hold it, and it looks very nice. The weapons can also be equipped, and to do that, all you have to do is come back here. Stay closed. Take the back skirts and move them down. Let's actually do that where you can see it. Take the side skirts and swing them back. Just like that. Then there are these little clips in there. You have to swing out. And then the beam rifles, just put these little things on there. Nice and simple. Same on this side. And of course they make the new side skirts. And the railguns become the new back skirts. That about wraps it up for my review of the 1 to 1/44 scale Real Grade Strike Freedom Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. So until the next review, bye-bye.